Hi, everyone. I'm Kathy. Welcome to the chat.
Hi, I'm Gita. Welcome to the chat.
Hi, I'm Fitnat. Welcome to the chat. And our question is, if you saw someone pickpocket in a crowd, what would you do?
Well, I know what one of the co-hosts would do. I just want to know why you always got to resort to violence.
Not violence, it's self-defense.
I love how she twisted around. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you're going to say to the police officer, isn't it? Okay, Gita, everybody knows I'm talking about you. So what would you do if you saw someone get pickpocketed or something like that? What would you do?
I will interfere.
Would you?
Obviously, yeah.
You're not going to turn the blind eye?
No, you don't do that. You just stop right in and you just stop whoever's doing that. But of course, when you travel abroad, you take precautions, when you're, how you carry your handbag and always, a lot of the cities, you have to be extremely careful, like never expose your mobile phone. So there is a lot of rules unless you want to become a victim, right?
Yeah.
But if someone approaches me, of course he's going to get it. I'm going to fight tooth and nail. I'm going to
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Yeah. I have two quick stories. My daughter was in France. She had her cell phone taken out of her pocket. My son got upset with her because he told her, put it in your front pocket, make sure there's a zipper. She didn't. So an entire month with no phone. This is tragedy for someone in their teens. And I was in Barcelona a few years ago and I couldn't believe my eyes. Like I heard about all this pickpocketing and I followed these rules like Gita's saying. And a person we were traveling with, she was walking ahead of me and I saw a 12-year-old boy, no lie, like about to unzip her back because she had a crossbody that she put, it was like on her backside.
Wow. Oh.
And I looked at him and I'm like, oh, don't you dare. And then he went like this and ran away. So, and then I told her, hey, put your purse in the front. So I was just shocked,
Yeah.
Because he was so young and I guess I was expecting like that, more adult like people do it. But, what about you, Fitnat?
Yeah, surprisingly, something like that did happen to me in London. And the funny thing is, you have these moments when I too would say something. I too would confront a person if I saw someone being pickpocketed, but you kind of have to recognize the location that you're in. Because the thing is, London is very violent and Londoners have an attitude. And I think this was me. I think I was on transit somewhere and I was in Leicester Square and I just saw someone. It's busy. So I saw someone, literally someone it was a big fat purse too, took a purse out of someone's backpack. And I just kind of like yelled, hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? And the woman turned around and panicked, and the man she was with kind of grabbed the person because he picked up the situation first. Yeah. And it turned into a bit of a ruckus, like, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. And he was cussing like crazy. And then he started effing and blinding at me, calling me whatnot. And then I realized, like, okay, maybe I should have thought of that beforehand. But it's just a knee-jerk thing. When you see something that is untoward that happens, I can't keep quiet. And I think that's kind of my tendency is to just speak up first, and I worry about the consequences after the fact. And however, having said that, when I was in New York once, and I think I saw someone attempting more than once to steal from an old lady, and I swear to God, I was so scared, I was afraid to open my mouth because I was in the States. And somehow being in the States changed my mindset, because I always assume people are just, like I said, I'm Londoner, I'm not scared of aggro, but somehow in America, when guns are maybe involved, at the back of my mind, I keep thinking like, rethink how you're going to approach it. By the time I'd approach it, I mean, the guy, I don't know whether he took it or not, but it was one of those instances, literally, that was in my mind for a week because I didn't step up. But that was seriously the fear that was speaking to me at the time. And I was not happy about that one. Yeah, I was not happy about that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are living this bubble here in North America. We're so naive. When we step out into other countries, we are a target.
Yeah.
Right. So we really have to be cautious to how we handle our personal stuff.
Well, read the room, right? In the sense, like what you were saying, Kathy, earlier about being conscious of doing the self-evident stuff, like when you have a backpack, when you're in France or in London or in a busy street anyway, even in Turkey, you put your backpack in front of you. That's kind of the golden rule, so that you can see it, so no one can actually have access to it. Behind you is what you're comfortable with, but frankly, you do that when you're at home. And
Yeah.
even then, you don't know that something's not going to happen. But when you're abroad, for Pete's sake, always have it in front of you,
Yeah.
right? Be prepared to have that which you're secure and worried about in front of you, so you can actually have, eye contact most of the time.
I personally been liking a couple times. One incident, for example, when I was in Buenos Aires, and just before I went there, one of my friends said, "Oh, you have to be extremely careful there. They're always trying to rob you blindly. It doesn't matter which corner you're in." Anyway, I have this universal face that when I'm there, everybody thought I was a local. Okay. So I go to a coffee shop. I had a beautiful coffee shop. I had my coffee. Then I left a tip. Then I'm chatting, coming down of the coffee shop. And then I heard, "Senora, senora." And I'm going, "Oh, I give you a tip. Why are you chasing me?" Then I turn around and he handles my mobile, who has my credit cards on the pocket. And I'm going, "Oh my God." And I said, "I can't wait until I get home and tell my friend what happened to me. Someone gave me my phone with my credit cards back."
Wow.
Cool.
Because
Wow.
they
So-
thought I was a local.
Yeah, because
And I was in a
did
nice
you
area.
leave it on the table? Is that what happened? You
Yeah,
left
I
it-
forgot it behind. But it's
Oh
not
my
the first time. I forget things behind. And
Oh my
somehow they
gosh,
always,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get connected to the locals.
That's fortunate. That's
But
fortunate.
I think there's two kinds of people, and I'll tell you, there's those people that are going to be the doers and they will tell. And
Yeah.
there are those people. How many times have we seen downtown things going on
Yeah.
and people are just walking by
Yeah.
when you know that
Oh, yeah.
person needs help, whether it's
Yeah.
medical attention, it's helping this way or that way. I mean, you see it
Yeah.
all the time, Gita. Like, so I know for a fact, like there are these two kinds of people. There's that world where, okay, I don't want to get into trouble with anything. I pretend I did not see anything, because
Yeah.
there's that danger aspect. You don't know. And then I guess when I saw this child and I kind of like wanted to snap him out of what he was doing, because I'm a mom, that's someone's child.
Exactly.
But this is, I think they're
Children are
trained to do this.
Yeah.
They train for that. They
They are.
train to go.
They
Yeah.
are.
Because,
They
you're
trained
a
for that.
child.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're a child. So you're most likely to not want to perceive that you're a thief.
Exactly. And I think in Frankfurt, in Germany, it's when you go to the Hauptbahnhof, it's known that they watch out for the kids, because they're usually out when school should be in, but they're the ones who essentially are known as the thieves. So, because they pickpocket, but also steal equipment as well. If you leave stuff around, and they kind of pull together and then gather it. So they know, like, the little crime gangs or syndicates are little kids, because no one expects them to, and they also assume kids are naive. No one expects them to be doing criminal acts, and they do it in the service of adults who've actually groomed them for such things, right? So
yeah, the bottom line is just, yes, we also have to assess the situation. If we see that it's harmless, we could interfere, we should step in. Otherwise, just like we did do, just turn a blind eye, just keep going, right? Like they could have a weapon. There's nothing much we can do, right?
That's right.
But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you stay and follow us, and bye for now.